A solid run of songs on an album is enough to make me squirm with unadulterated glee. There's nothing like listening to back amazing song, banger after banger, and a 3-track one is just perfect, especially when you're driving to work or to a friend's house. You can fill up that 8 to 12 minute period with 3 bangers back to back. So today in this goated video, I'm going to discuss what are the best 3-track runs on every Kanye West album. Kanye West, the boy.
Kanye West, the boy!
You guys all know him. He's made some albums, some of which are classics. And this man, this hip-hop deity, has got some legendary 3-track runs. Also, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Help me spread the Korean love across the music review community. And of course, keep in mind, even though I have objective music taste, these are still my opinions. If you ever disagree, make your own video. God damn it. So for the College Dropout, the track list is littered with skits, which aren't bad, but we can't count skits in these 3-track runs, which only leaves us with minimal options. The run from Spaceship to Never Let Me Down is really solid, but let's be real here. This one has to go to Through the Wire, Family Business, and Last Call. I don't think you can get more consistent quality than this. You could replace Last Call with 2 words, but Last Call is a goated outro track. Then we have Late Registration, and similar to the College Dropout, you got tons of skits, more evenly spread out throughout the course of the album, making it hard for me to choose a 3-track run because you might get 2 amazing songs that are sandwiched in between 2 skits. The way I see it, there's really only 3 options. You have the very obvious choice of Heard Him Say, Touch the Sky, and Gold Digger, or you can go with Crack Music, Roses, and Bring Me Down, but the sleeper choice, the underrated pick, has to go to Gone, the Diamonds bonus track, and Late. I have to go with the iconic intro of Heard Him Say, Touch the Sky, and the Gold Digger. You just can't beat the consistency and replayability of those first 3 tracks. I know it's a basic answer, but all 3 songs are classic hits. We got Graduation, and guys, come on, there's not a single weak spot on the album, except if you count that one song, Intoxicated and Attractive Females, but you can choose almost any 3-track run besides that one. The options are limitless. The Glory, Homecoming, Big Brother, Flashing Lights, Everything I Am, and The Glory, Good Morning, Champion, Stronger. But even though there are countless options, this one is surprisingly easy. It's the run from I Wonder to Can't Tell Me Nothing. You experience so many emotions from track to track. You get the inspirational and introspective I Wonder, then you get a straight up party song with Good Life, and then Can't Tell Me Nothing is a lyrical banger that just hypes you up. For 808s and Heartbreak, this one is gonna shock you. It's gonna blow your mind away, but the best 3-track one for me has to be Paranoid, RoboCop, and Streetlights. What a coincidence that the 3 best songs on the album are placed right next to each other. But what about Say You Will, Welcome to Heartbreak, and Heartless? Nope. Wrong. Paranoid is better than Say You Will. I love Welcome to Heartbreak, but RoboCop is one of Kanye's best love songs. And between Heartless and Streetlights, yes, obviously Heartless is a more iconic and well-known song, but Streetlights is like that nerdy girl who takes off her glasses and undoes her hair, and it turns out she a baddie. And at last, we have Kanye's masterpiece, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This was the hardest choice by far, and it's basically a tie with this against this. Ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with Devil in a New Dress, Runaway, and Hell of a Life. Even though Dark Fantasy, Gorgeous and Power is amazing, it's top tier Kanye, but I just have to include Runaway on this 3-track run. We on Yeezus next, and immediately you can toss out the last 3 songs solely because of Guilt Trip, which is not very good, and that leaves us with 7 songs to choose from. Hold My Liquor to Blood on the Leaves could be a phenomenal run. On Site to I Am a God is the perfect 3-track run when you're at the gym and you want to hit some biceps real quick. Personally, I think I'll go with I Am a God, New Slaves, and Hold My Liquor. And I love that these 3 songs transition from one to another almost seamlessly. And The Life of Pablo. There aren't that many mind-blowing 3-track runs on this album. You could go with any of these 4 songs on the back end, or you can go Waves to Real Friends. But you know what? Let's go with Part 1 to Famous. It's literally banger after banger. The car ride to your friend's house is gonna be lit. And on Yay, there's not really much to choose from. I'd probably go with Wouldn't Leave to Ghost Town. Yes, I prefer Wouldn't Leave over Violent Crimes. I love Violent Crimes, but to me it just feels way too pristine for an album as raw and personal as Yay. But one thing is for certain, you gotta have Ghost Town somewhere in that 3-track run. Jesus is King. This album, while still good, is in no way on the caliber of every other Kanye album. With that being said, I think the best 3-track run has to be the first 3. Every Hour to Follow God is pretty good. Also, God Is to Yeezus Gospel would have been my other choice, but Hands On is a snooze fest. At least the first 3 tracks are consistently enjoyable. Donda, a mega album of 27 tracks. If you include the deluxe, it's 32 tracks. Boy, that's a whole movie. The problem with Donda is that for every 2 fantastic songs, there's one very average song that stops it from being a truly great 3-track run. Ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with Off the Grid, Hurricane, and Praise God. Alright, let's speedrun the collab compilation albums. For Watch the Throne, it would be Nimrod's in Paris, Otis, and Gotta Have It. Cruel Summer is the easiest choice. It's Click, Mercy, and You God Flow. Absolutely maniacal run over here. If you choose anything else, I'm gonna cut your ears off like Vincent Van Gogh. And KSG, I think we'll go with Fourth Dimension, Free, and Reborn. That is all for today. Let me know what other rappers' 3-track runs I should make a video on. You guys stay healthy, stay hydrated. Love you. Peace out.